Hello, if you are not ready to listen to this thing that I want to say on how to know that you have grown from level A to level B or from level 1 to level 10, please scroll and pass. Thank you. They've gone. This thing I want to share is how you will know that yes, you've developed in your tech journey. How you will know that you are no more where you used to be. Now you are now where you want to be. So I have it in my notes pad, so I want to share with you. Because tech journey can be very daunting. Sometimes you just feel like you are bored, you are tired, you feel weak. Yes, the money might be coming, but you might lose your social life. That is something people don't tell you. You might lose your social life, especially if you now have friends that don't understand your journey. It can be very difficult. You might lose friends, you might lose some family, you might even lose some functions that you're meant to attend just because you're still trying to grow in your journey. Please don't be scared. It's all part of the process. But here I want to tell you how you will know that yes, you have no more on level 1, you have moved to level 5, or you are even in level 10. The first point is you understand concepts more deeply. I remembered when I started AI, I was just doing my thing, studying research paper, doing this. In fact, I was reading research paper haphazardly. But now, reading research paper, I read it strategically to pick what I need for my project. So now I understand concept. I know the ideal algorithms to use. I know the stack I need to work on. I know what I need to do and stuff like that. In fact, there's a project I'm working on with some group of developers. In fact, tech people in the tech space, big and high up there, that you will get to find out later. I could only do that because I have grown. 10 years ago, 5 years ago, I can't do that. In fact, if I submit something like that, people will look at me and say that, what do you know? But now they were looking at it and say that, Temi, you have done an amazing job and I think we need to partner with you on it. That's it. You understand things deeper and better. The second point here is your problem solving skill is faster and better. Now you can think of things on the go and you know how to solve it. Let me tell you what happened recently at work. My team members reached out to me and they were like, Temi, we want to solve something, we want to do this generative AI stuff is not giving us the images that we want. I said, do you know what we do? Bring that image to PowerPoint and let's edit it. They were like, Temi, it will not work. I said, bring it. I've done it before. I'm talking from experience. I'm not talking from book. I'm not talking from theory or anything. I have experienced it. You know when the scripture said that what we have heard, what we have seen, what we have touched, and what we have handled, I have handled it. And I know the advantages and the disadvantages. And I know how to even make it better. So that's another point. Your problem solving skills is top notch. When you see a problem, you know the easiest way to solve it. You know, you are not thinking of, okay, who should I reach out to that can help me solve it? You yourself, you already have the solution. Even if you don't complete it, you already have a way to achieve that task. The third point I wrote here is you write cleaner and more effective code. Have you ever seen some people's code and it's thousands of lines and you can see that you can reduce it to 20? That's the whole aim of data structure. I went for an interview with Google some years back, and the concept they were looking out for is someone that can structure the code. Data structure is a mentality whereby you can reduce, instead of, you know how compilers work. I'm trying not to be technical on this call. Okay, let me try to reduce it. Okay, it's just like you writing okay, I want to get to Ikeja from maybe Ikotun. I will pass through Egbeda, I will pass through Ikeja, I will pass through Yanopaja, I will pass through, all those things, all those places. But now you're now reducing it, saying that, okay, I won't pass through Egbeda. Egbeda is long. I'll pass through 7-8, Airport Road, and now I am at Ikeja. So you are going to the same place, but you are reducing the number of processes. You can only get that from experience. And that is a sign that yes, you have grown, because now you know that your 10 lines of code, you can write it with just one single line and it will still give you the same thing. That is it. So you write cleaner and more effective code. The fifth thing is you handle failure differently. Now, if anything happens at work, I'll just be looking, I'll be smiling. Before, I'll be fidgeting. Sometimes I'll be scared. I'll be like, hey, God, what am I going to do? What am I doing? No, I'm in my self-care era. I handle problems differently. I handle failures differently. I know how to talk to my stakeholders strategically for everybody to have a win-win. Yes, you handle all those things strategically. You handle failures. When you see bug on your code, it's not a problem. You are not scared. You are not calling your mentor. You are not calling Temi to come and solve your problem for you. You know how to solve it. You have grown. The sixth thing is repetitive tasks is annoying you. You are like, why should I do this over and over again when I can automate it? Last week, a junior colleague reached out to me and was like, Temi, I want to augment this, my report stuff, that whenever you need something, just write a line of code and we give him boom. When he showed me this, I said, you have grown. He said, why did I say that? I said, now you are tired of repetitive tasks. You don't want me to be telling you I need this every morning. You are thinking now that how can I automate it? It means that you are growing. Yes. That's another point. The 7th point here is, I don't know if I'm on number 7, but however, just follow me through. You think beyond code. Now you're not thinking about code anymore. You're thinking of what is the business impact. Because it's not just, we need to live beyond the writing of code. How can I see? And this thing is very peculiar to people that just get into tech. You want to write code. Please, don't just write code. Don't remain there. You have to start thinking of, how will this my code impact the business I am working for? How will this AI affect Google? How will AI recommend videos to people on YouTube? I'm just citing an example, right? So please, you now start thinking beyond code. You're thinking of the business impact. You're thinking of how you can partner more with products. When they ask you stuff, you're already looking at the return on investment. Your language is changing from code to financials, or it's changing from code to strategy. It shows that you are growing. I think you're already seeing signs that even me too, I'm growing, Abby. Let's off the mic. Another point is you mentor others. Now you have a lot of experiences that you can give on to the younger generation. It's not you getting it. If you remember all those earlier examples, you're always calling your mentor for guidance, but now you are now mentoring people. You can now tell them, no, when I did this was what I did. When I tried this, it happened like this. When I said this, I chopped breakfast, but it happened like this. Now you're now mentoring other people. Another point is you are confident in your ability. This one is a very tricky one, because when you have grown, if you are not careful, pride can set in. But if you are this kind of person that you remain humble, you are deliberate, because humility, when you get to the top, is a deliberate act, is commitment. You have to be committed to it, else your crown can fall off your head. So you have to remain humble, but the good thing about it is you will be confident in your skills, that when I get here, I can do it like this. But stay humble. 10, you enjoy the process. You just love it. You just enjoy it, because now you find it easy to find your way around it, and you're what? Woo! You're just swimming like the fish in water. So those points I just shared with you now, I believe you can start auditing your life. Maybe you're on level 1, level 5, or level 10. So I leave you with this. Subscribe to my channel, my video, follow me on all my platforms, because you'll be missing out on a lot if you don't do this. Yes, thank you, and I see you next time.